What's up, everyone? Tetrick85 here, and welcome to my Westerlo career mode for FIFA 22. And I am going to be playing in the Belgian Pro League, aka the Jupiler League, in this career mode, which, by the way, this will be a mini career mode. It is only going to be one season long. But I am going to be playing as the newly promoted Belgian side, which, I should tell you a little bit about this team. They've spent most of their history in the Belgian First Division, although they have spent a few seasons in the Second Division. The highest finish in the Belgian Pro League is they did manage a 6th place finish on 3 different occasions. And arguably the best season came in the 2000-2001 campaign when not only did they win the Belgian Cup, but they also won the Belgian Super Cup. So this team does have silverware with their name. On their names, so this is a team that has won something in the past, and this is a team that I'm somewhat familiar with, although I did have to do a little bit of research on this team just so I don't sound like a complete moron during this career mode. But before I continue on, I hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. So without further ado, let's take a look at our manager here. Her name is Jenny de Rook from of course, she is Belgian. And you get to see the backside of her home kit right there, which you'll get to see the rest of her home kit in a bit. But we will be, like I do with any other Creator Club career mode, I will be playing the preseason tournament. As you can see, we are drawn alongside Aston Villa, Everton, and reigning French champions Lille. Whereas Group B has Leeds United, Trabzonspor, Newcastle, and Fenerbahce. So interesting assortment of teams there, and I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with the Westerlo club in Belgium, but I did try to make the badge look as close to their actual badge in real life as I can, because they do have like a big castle on their crest. So I did try my best to do that, but I mean, with the limited customization that this game has when it comes to custom teams, I think I did a pretty fair job at trying to replicate this team. But as you can see here, I did give myself a transfer budget of $500,000. Though to be honest with you, I'm probably going to spend very little of that, but because I do want to bring in some players that do play for Westerlo in real life that are currently on loan, but I'm going to bring on here on a permanent. But yeah, I really don't plan on spending. If I spend even half of that, I'm going to be very surprised. But yeah, just so I can give myself a little bit of a cushion there financially. That way, because like I said this many times, and I have it in my description of my career mode videos, none of my career modes are meant to be realistic. If you guys want realism, watch actual football. I'm just playing career mode just for fun. Hopefully you guys know that when you're watching this. I'm sure you guys enjoy my career mode content despite the lack of realism, and at least I hope you guys are. But I just want to make career mode fun. I will never understand why people do realistic career modes, but hey, they do them. But that's just not how I play career mode. That's just, if I do it realistically, it just isn't very fun in my opinion. That career mode, you're supposed to have fun. Get all these smaller teams and make them big and all that stuff like that, but I don't want to rant on about that. But let's take a look at our objectives here. Youth development. They want us to sign at least one player younger than 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. Get 7 games without defeat in home matches this season. That should be relatively easy. Within the same season, sign 3 crucial players and make a profit of $100 million. We could sign the 3 crucial players, though. Like I said, I don't really plan on spending a whole lot of money, so that particular objective might not be completed. Domestic success, the Pro League, they want us to win the title. Once you see this team, you'll understand why they want us to win the league. And then the Croaky Cup, as the Belgian Cup is called, they want us to win the cup. Which I do have to admit that I'm not exactly sure how the cup works, but the way that the Belgian Pro League works, it's kind of similar to how the Romanian League and Liga works, is that basically you play each team twice, which is a total of 34 games. Excuse me. The top 4 teams play each other twice in a playoff round, whereas positions 5 through 8 play each other twice in order to determine European qualification. And then the bottom 4 teams will be in a relegation round where they play each other twice, and then whoever finishes bottom, of course, gets relegated. But since relegation is not a thing in Belgium in FIFA, then they don't have to worry about that. And we are in the Champions League, which I will show you guys the Champions League group here. Maybe not this video, but a couple episodes from now. But we are in it. They want us to reach the semifinal. Like I said before, we are up against Aston Villa, Everton, and Lille. Important transfer information. Okay, they want us to take a look at Bobby Leonard, which we'll do that here pretty soon. Visions and expectations, we already covered that. For a scouting report. And introductions from Lou Claessens. He is our main scout. But anyway, let's take a look at this Bobby Leonard guy, and you get a look at our home kits, which look very nice. I know we did a yellow and blue team with Eintracht Braunschweig, but I want to do something a little bit different with this one. But hope you guys like the home kit, and I don't know why they're bragging up this kit. He really does not look good at all, unless I train him in a different position. But yeah, he's not looking good at all. Yeah, he's not looking good at all. He only has 3-star skills, 1-star weak foot. They got Issa Ayasu, the Cameroonian 47 rated right winger. And we also have Alou Thiam from Cameroon, 46 rated striker. So I don't think I'm going to be using any of these guys. And besides that, I'm going to go ahead and just promote him to senior. I'm curious to see if he gets a big boost in another position, which we've already completed that particular objective, so we can chalk that off. But yeah, since this is only going to be 1 season long, I just don't see me putting the whole terribly big focus on the youth academy, considering since we've already completed the youth academy objective right here. So I'm probably not going to bring in any young players, which are, as you'll see the team here in just a second, our team is pretty much young as it is, so. But anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at this Westerlo side. It is a 4-5-1 flat, which I will not play with. I will probably go with my usual 4-3-3 attack on this one, but you can see Wouters as our leading, our main striker here, a 79 rating. Which, let me see if we can. Excuse me, I'm sorry about the booger noises. I know that's disgusting, but anyway, we have Thorpe here. The English left mid. He can play on the wing because there is no exclamation point, 79 rated. Caicedo, the Uruguayan right mid, we're going to be a right winger, 78 rated. Do we have anybody that can play? We got this Gibadema guy. He is from Ghana. He can play there. And Everard and Adam will be our center mids. Van Acker and Alvarez will be our center backs. Bernard and Sanderson will be our wide backs. And we got this low guy from Burkina Faso. He'll be our starting goalkeeper. But okay, let's take a look here. Before I mess with the squad anymore, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual squad through the squad hub. But anyway, Jibril Lowe, the Burkina Faso player, 80 rated goalkeeper. I may look to upgrade that, though I don't know. Noah Verdonk showing great potential. I may end up putting him on the bench. And then Jansen's here, 73 rated. Not really showing anything, so I'm going to go ahead and add him to the loan list. Though I might be bringing another goalkeeper, though. I don't know, a more experienced goalkeeper. Though I don't know. Sanderson, he will be our starting left back. 27-year-old Australian. Masayoki Sakai, he's going to be our backup left back. He can also play a center back. Fabio Alvarez, he is a captain though. I probably will give the captaincy to somebody else. I do prefer to give it to Belgium if I can. But he is 29 years of age. He can be a center back or a right back. Gilles Van Acker, which I could actually make him captain. He is a Belgium 80 rated center back / right back. David Carlier, contract expiring in 12 months, 22 years of age, can be either a center back or a CDM. Raphael Bernard, the Frenchman, 82 rated, his contract is also expiring, so I definitely will be looking into that. He can be a right back or a center back. Same with our backup right back, Didier Newfey, or the Ivorian 75 rated 25-year-old. His contract's also expiring. Declan Thorpe will be a starting left winger, 79 rated 23-year-old. Alex Kachuk, the Ukrainian left mid / left winger. I'm going to go ahead and add him to the loan list right now. Noah Everett, 76 rated 26-year-old Belgium. One of our starting center mids, which I'll probably bring in another higher quality center mid to put out. Probably end up having him as a backup. Lenny Adam, another Belgian, 84 rated, 27 years of age. Can either be a center mid or a CDM. Maxwell Gabadema, the 30-year-old Ghanaian, which, good thing this is only one season long because, I mean, you can grow past 30, but you have to be in incredible form. Hopefully that will be the case for this guy. He could be a center mid, a cam, or a CDM. Tristan Verhagen, he will be one of our backup center mids, 22 years of age, center mid / CDM. Doesn't show anything special on his status, so I don't think this guy has very high potential, sadly. Peter Simmons, center mid, cam, CDM. I'm going to go ahead and add him to the loan list. Zakaria Lauvers, 74 rated, 23-year-old center attacking mid, can also be a center mid or a center forward. Might see some minutes alongside Gabadema, so I'm definitely going to hang on to him. He will be my backup cam. Domingo Caicedo, the 25-year-old Uruguayan, his contract is also expiring in 12 months. I'll be sure to renew that. David De Schmidt, a 74 rated 22-year-old, he will be our backup winger. Bobby Leonard, I do need to see what other positions he can play as. Armin Adilovic, the Bosnian 60 rated center forward, he's showing great potential. I'm going to go ahead. Let me take a look at his development plan here real quick before I give him and send him out on loan. Yeah, I'm going to train him as a cam. And I will show player attributes at the end of this too, but you can see Aiden Wouters, 79 rated striker. I will say that the only player from Westerlo ever to get called in the Belgian national team is a guy named Tony Bragno. So hopefully this guy doesn't show anything special in terms of his potential. Let me look here real quick to see if this guy has any potential, because if not, I might look to bring in a high potential striker, which it does show he is going to be growing. 18 weeks. On okay form. I'll take that. So, hopefully he'll get to around 82, 83. And then Arthur Van Gert, the 73 rated 26-year-old backup striker. But yeah, let's take a look at each of the players' attributes. If there's anybody specifically that you guys want to look at, you can go ahead and pause the video. But yeah, I'm very curious to see where Bobby Leonard is going to play. And for the most part, I do want to keep most of this team if I can, though. Some of these players are going to end up getting probably either replaced, either I'm going to be selling them or I'm going to be putting them out on loan. But I'll do that off camera, that way I'm not boring you guys with transfer activity. But see a lot of guys that are showing a lot of promise, even on balanced training. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this career mode, even though it is only going to be one season long. And I think I'm going to have quite a bit of fun with this team. I can see right now he's got a lot of pace, though, not really a whole lot of anything else, so I'm not exactly sure where to put him. We already took a look at Wouters and then Van Gert. And in case you guys are curious about the team that we replaced in the Belgium League, we ended up replacing Beerschot, which ended up getting relegated in real life. They are playing in the second division, and Westerlo took their place in the top division. But let's take a look here real quick before I end the video. See if we can fix this team any. And Garrett can go there. Okay, I think I'd much rather have Sakai in there. Backup center back. Which I'm going to end up going to bring in a new center back, probably. I'll put Verhagen in there. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't the main bad guy's name in Total Recall, wasn't his name No, it was Cohagen, not Verhagen. Sorry about that. But yeah, that is going to be my bench, and I keep on saying it, but not doing it. Yeah, this guy sucks. The board gave me an absolute dud. Wow, he sucks. That's like the worst youth academy prospect I've ever had from a scout that said this is our top youth scout, our top youth player rather. He is absolute garbage. But let me see if let's take a look here real quick before I end the video. I don't want this to be too terribly long, but okay, the Croaky Cup. I can honestly say I have no idea whether or not this is one leg or two, but I could actually look in the calendar. A Pro League playoff. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Take a look at the Pro League. There are 18 teams. We are playing each team twice, like I said before. We are in the regular season. Let's see if they have Champions League. Okay, they are showing that. As you can see, we got in a pretty tough group. We are paired up against, well, grouped with Arsenal, Marseille, and Frankfurt. So, wanted to give ourselves a little bit of a challenge here. And the rest of these groups, like I said, this career mode is just for fun. You're hardly going to see any of the big teams and any of the major. Of course, you see Leipzig in there. You see Napoli. You see Valencia. Mönchengladbach. You see Benfica. Villarreal. You see Lille, Sevilla, Salzburg, Wolfsburg. But yeah, I just wanted to just put some teams in there that you normally wouldn't see in the Champions League and put them in there. I didn't want to put too low-rated teams in there, but at the same time, though, I wanted to put decent teams that you hardly ever see in the Champions League in career mode. So that's what I ended up doing there. And I will say our rival team is Royal Antwerp, who are currently on top of the Pro League in real life. So, but yeah, Westerlo is actually based in the municipality of Antwerp, so that's why I made them our main rival. So that should be very exciting when we get to play them. And then you see all the other teams right there. But But yeah, like I said before, I didn't want to ramble on too long. I am going to end the video here. That is pretty much going to be our first look at this Westerlo team. And the next time I'll see you guys, we will be starting in the preseason tournament against Everton, I believe. And then we're going to be playing against Lille, and I'll probably sim this game against Aston Villa. Where's the cup at? Okay, it looks like the cup is only one leg. I'll have to do research on that, but I'm pretty sure each round is one leg, so... But anyway, hope you guys are going to be enjoying this Westerlo career mode as much as I will be playing it. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are going to be enjoying this series, and I'll be seeing you guys again next time.